This is about the love of all things four-wheeled and fast. You like that?
Yeah.
That was my Jeremy
You
Clarkson.
must be talking about Forza.
That's right, Forza 5, my friend. Next generation Forza, it is here. Tom, what'd you think of this race?
Wow, you know, I gotta tell you, I didn't think that there was really much left for me to do in the racing genre, but Forza had me falling in love with racing games all over again.
I love the Forza franchise. It seems year after year, even like Forza 3, I thought it was just a beautiful game. I didn't know how they could get any better. Forza 4 comes out, then we get another Forza after that, and I'm like, well, where do you go from that?
You bring on the Top Gear guys, and then you go into the cloud with the Drivatar system.
Drivatar is probably the biggest feature in racing games to date. This is a brand new feature for Forza where it collects the data from all people playing the game and puts it into your gaming experience to where it's not just the AI you're racing against, it's your friends, it's random people that you might not even know. It's a next-gen feature that I'm totally excited to see how they're going to take this into the next iteration of Forza to where you can just collect data from somebody who's playing somewhere else in the world who I don't even have to know, and they'll just throw it into the game, put it, and they're like, oh, they compete good with you, or they have the same similar style to you, let's just throw them in your race, and then you guys can race together instead of having to race together.
It just makes for a much more complex, deeper feel. And you know, one of the other things I really enjoyed about this game is that the sense of merging. Forza really takes you and eases you into the bathwater. You know, you can start at a very arcade level of fun, pick up and play.
Easy brakes, easy control, you have the line to follow.
Right, and then if you want to turn the assists off, then you can really play a deeper simulation experience where you better brake before the corner or you're into the wall.
And it's funny because it'll keep track of, you know, the highest ranked person, and it'll show you each of the assists that they have on or off, so you can see, oh, this guy's at the top of the leaderboard, I wonder what assist he was using. Oh, he wasn't using anything, he must be really good at the game.
Right, and
then work on the game.
And the game's microeconomy gives you the opportunity to sort of earn points even for finishing in the middle. So even like the battle for the middle feels like a battle.
Right.
Every turn feels like it matters.
It's not a game where you have to come in first. You can come in first, second, or third and get that gold tier. Give me that coin. I gotta collect that coin because I gotta unlock next cars, I gotta get faster, and I gotta upgrade all my awesome vehicles that I have in my garage.
I think 14 tracks, which I felt was kind of limited as I was starting to play through the different races.
Yeah.
That I'm like, oh, I'm back at Abu Dhabi again, you know. Like,
and now we're going back to England. Great, let's race on this course again. And sure, they could open up different variations of it, but again, you know, that also, once you start playing and you start uploading your character, once you start, you know, racing continuously over and over in these different classes, having to race through, even though it's a different car, I wish there was a little bit more. Now, you see some of the features that we saw in previous Forza games, like, of course, you gotta have rewind, you gotta have that arrow to follow. Is that something that you feel makes the racing experience a little bit better, or is that something you can do without?
no, I love it. I love the rewind. I think, you know, especially if you're going to turn off the assists and you're going to need help on those
you're gonna
corners.
need a rewind.
Yeah, and rewind is great. You know, you can try the same corner 3 or 4 times until you get it right, and there's a great learning process there. You know, like being a pro race driver, not everyone can do it, right? So, and you know, the more assists you turn off, the harder it really is to do in game. So you need that level of ease of practice. Otherwise, you just get frustrated. And the thing is, it's so easy to select what you want on and what you don't want to have off. You can have a really hard racing experience if you want it.
Sure.
Or if you want to have more of a pick up and play experience for friends who don't play a lot of games that you might be playing with, like, that's fine too.
So Tom, the time has come to give your score of Forza Motorsport 5. What are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it a 9.0.
I'm giving it a 9 as well. Great score.
Well said, sir.